Winter is coming, and the bodies are starting to pile up. Episode 5, Kissed by Fire. It's not quite as intensive as the last episode was, but things are still moving forward. They're maintaining momentum, and that's good enough for me. We get a lot of great stuff here. A lot of what's going on in King's Landing right now really has me intrigued in terms of people forming new alliances and the new players who are now part of that scene there. Because it really does feel like the Tyrells are really throwing a wrench into the Lannisters' plans. It's nice to see them just sort of little push and pull. Who's gonna out-manipulate the other one? Tywin Lannister, he feels the closest to somebody who's got the most control over everything going on. He's not in complete control, but that guy's got his shit together. And getting to know him better in terms of how he interacts with his kids, because he's got a great scene with Cersei and Tyrion. I'm just enjoying his time on screen. We learn a bit more about Stannis Baratheon in this one. Now, this guy, the more I learn about him, the less I like him, which is interesting, because when he first showed up, he was like, potential new hero here, and then the more I get to know him, no. Daenerys, I'm still enjoying her. She's got like a quick moment here where we get a flash of her naivete, but it's gone in an instant, so it's fine. Jaime Lannister has a fantastic monologue in this, and we're really getting a lot of depth to this kind of just sort of flippant, whatever character that he was in the first couple seasons. Now it's like, whoa. Although I want to say, I see a pretty clear line of what they're going to do with him and Brienne of Tarth. I'm like, I'm not sure I want to see it go there, but in the meantime, fantastic. Now, there are a couple of things that happen in this episode that kind of bug me. One is a little major. The other one, I know, is more of a nitpick. The bigger one is we've got a sex scene in this episode, and it's not the problem that I had last time where it's like it's gratuitous. I get where it's coming from. It is based in character, but I'm still annoyed that it happened because I feel like it reduces the female character in the pairing. I found her much more interesting when it was sort of like unspoken under the surface, and now she's just flat out, take me. I'm like, and now you're boring. It was just such an obvious place to go, and it went there just so, here it is. Whatever. Now, the thing that I know is a little bit more nitpicking, this is about the Brotherhood. And they're kind of cool, and I like them as a concept. Sort of group of characters who aren't really serving anybody, clearly. But I kind of don't like the fact that they're worshiping the Lord of Light, who is the same one that the woman in red serves. I really kind of wish that they were worshiping another deity, because I like the idea of these different theologies facing off, because like on the Iron Isles, when they talk about the drowned god, or the Starks talk about the old gods, and you know, it's interesting stuff, but now we've got multiple people saying they're worshiping the Lord of Light, and I'm like, well, does that mean I can assume you guys are all going to meet up because you're serving the same deity? And the other thing is there's events that happen in this that are really starting to imply that the Lord of Light is an actual being that is granting them actual powers, and I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm not saying that's definitively where they're going, but I could see it going there, and I really hope it doesn't, because what I love about the show is it's about people. The minute you really establish that there is some sort of deity out there, now it's not about people anymore. But I'm kind of hoping the Lord of Light specifically as a power source gets undermined at some point, because it seems like he's just getting built up more and more, and I really don't want him to be. Again, minor issues. This is still all great stuff. I feel like the show's really in its stride right now. It's pushing forward with great momentum, and I can't wait to see the next one. So, I mentioned the sexual pairing that annoyed me when it happened. Has there ever been in a show or a movie that sort of will they, won't they pairing that you were hoping, oh God, don't let them, and they did? That ever happened to you? Leave a comment. Let's talk about it. And until next time, this council is adjourned.